Welcome back, Den family. Den Mother Amanda back live one more time. Yeah, more trans women versus women. What is the truth? Part 7. Oh, where they come up with the name for this court case is, oh my good lord, Tickle versus Giggel. Giggel is an online women's only app that was created by a mother and a daughter, both adults, in Australia for women only to discuss women's issues. This man, claiming to be a trans woman, tried to get in and access to the app and was denied. This is women only access. Disclaimer, which is truth. Trans women are still biologically men. Sorry. Don't mean to hurt your feelings, but I guess it's going to happen. I'm a trans woman who is still a man. And this person, Tickle person, deserves no respect, none of mine either. And I'm going to say, Mr. Tickle, you're a man. Get out of women's spaces that you're not invited or welcome to. You have no business in them. Nor do I. Or any other trans woman. Women deserve their own spaces and privacy to discuss what they need to discuss amongst each other without us being there. You want to start an only app yourself? Start a trans women's only app. Stay out of women's app spaces when you're not welcome, when it's only a women's only app. Women have rights. A right to not be interfered with by trans women when they're not welcome. When we are not welcome. It's time to grow up. And yes, Mr. Tickle won that case. The owner of Giggel app is appealing it, and please do. You know what? I wish I could support you more than just by doing this here. I know it's very expensive to go through that. If I can help at all, I will try to. Other than speaking out against this Mr. Tickle, who's a man. Sorry, Mr. Tickle, but I'm not sorry. All of us trans women are men being medically treated to have the appearance of women. And if we're putting any real effort into it, we're doing a satisfactory job where we get accepted as women in other public spaces. That women's only app called Giggel, there's no place for us. You have no right there. None. Other than you're a selfish, self-centered, ego-driven puke with an inferiority complex. Go see a mental health therapist because it's what you need. There are trans-only spaces. That's where you can go. Trans women-only spaces. There's trans men-only spaces. There's trans-only spaces that are have both trans men and trans women. Men's only spaces. And there's a mix of trans LGBT plus and allies communities. Find the one you belong in. That's not the one. I've gone to women's only groups, but I was invited to go there. And I'm welcomed there. If I was not welcomed there, I would not be there. Giggel we know that Giggel want women only, biological women only. I know biology matters. Mr. Tickle, you are not a biological woman or a biological female. You were born male. You are still male. Whether you're taking hormones and have had surgeries or are going to have surgeries or not, you are still male and will always be male, just like myself. There's spaces I already know for right now I don't belong in when it comes to women's spaces. Because there's certain medical transitional surgeries that I have not had yet. Okay, so I am not welcome. I would not be welcome in a locker room taking a shower with biological women. So I haven't had the bottom surgery, and I have no business being in there. Maybe so far I have been welcome into women's restrooms to go use the toilet, go to the toilet stall, close the door, use the toilet, come back out, wash my hands, and go about my business. Because that's what I do. I am not out to put women in fear. It's wrong, immoral. You're a sick, pathetic puke, Mr. Tickle. You do respectable things properly, and I will call you Ms. or Miss Tickle. But no, it's Mr. Tickle. Until you start showing the proper respect that women deserve. They don't deserve that from you or anyone else. This just because I'm medically, somebody say, just because I'm medically transitioning to look like a woman means I'm a woman. No, it does not mean that at all. Not even a little bit. Okay, if we're taking hormones, we're going through some similar emotions. They're closely related to the emotional appearance of women or the emotions of women. Maybe we get more sentimental. Maybe we cry easier. And maybe we have emotional ups and downs more often and felt deeper, similar to what women do feel. All I know is there's a place for us we can go to without going into women's spaces where we are not welcome. And it's not because we're not, but it's not because that they don't like us as trans women. It's because they want and need their own spaces. And it is not transphobic. Sorry. Your crybaby crap isn't flying here. Sorry, it just doesn't. Sorry about that little pause. Um, I will try to edit that out. I had some technical difficulties. Anyway, Mr. Tickle, stay the hell out of spaces you're not welcome in. Biology is not interchangeable. I don't give a damn what a judge says. Sex is not interchangeable just because you say you're a woman. Sorry, doesn't work that way. Never has, still doesn't, never will, as far as I can tell. Biology, I don't know, let's start that out with biology. Maybe scientifically they'll figure out how to do that, where they can change someone's biology and chromosomes after they're born. Maybe. There's a lot of smart people out there. The reason I say maybe is because it really doesn't look like it. Till then, I don't think you or I are either going to live long enough to see that if it happens. Anyway, stay out of women's spaces. Den family, just remember you're all important, and everyone else, remember you're important. You have worth and you have value. If no one told you they love you today, I love you. Thanks for tuning in. Have yourself a wonderful rest of the day, no matter what part of the day you're in. Bye for now.